Hello there, all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. We are here with your summer 2025 new love reading for all of you singles out there. So let's have a look and see what we've got going on for you guys. First off, your modern day ruler Uranus is moving signs. This is really significant for you guys. Uranus is, of course, does bring in freedom. Okay, so it can be a big breakthrough for some of you. It can bring you unexpected things, unexpected changes. Uranus and Gemini can really open up lines of communication, bring in potentially multiple new opportunities for love here for you. It's like the beginning of a brand new era. Uranus hasn't been in Gemini for a long time, and Gemini is a very social, very chatty kind of energy. So this can be really awesome for you. There could also be some unexpected things that go on, a la Uranus, okay? And there could potentially be like some revelations coming in for you too. So expect the unexpected is really the order of the day when Uranus makes some moves there. We have your traditional ruler Saturn is retrograding in the sign of Aries as of the 12th of July. Okay, and this can certainly be about breaking barriers, breaking rules, getting out of your comfort zone, trying something new, and also taking some initiative, right? Aries energy is the initiator, initiates things. Okay, and, but, it is a little bit of a taking a step back in order to take a leap forward. All right. We do have a couple other retrogrades. Mercury retrograde is going to be with us, that energy, for the pretty much most of the summer. It does go retrograde on the 17th, goes direct on August the 11th, but there's the shadow period on either side of that. So we do have a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Leo, and this can be, really exciting for meeting new people, okay? But it can also have us being a little bit more reflective. What do we want out of love? What kind of person do we want? Are we opening lines of communication? Because retrogrades, in essence, are reflect, review, reassess, reevaluate things, right? But can also have us reviving something. So you could be reviving your interest in love. Perhaps you have a second chance at following through with a connection with somebody that you previously had. And for whatever reason, it didn't get off the ground. And yes, unfortunately, Mercury retrograde can bring back people from the past, especially exes that maybe you do not want anything to do with. But it can be an opportunity for closure. It can be an opportunity for empowerment as well. And to really remind you that you have healed from this person. And it's like, yeah, you know what? No. I don't know why I even ever bothered to think of this person, right? And so you want to move forward to the future. And so that can be really positive for you. If you do want a second chance with somebody from your past, then this can be really good opportunity and good energy for you as well. But we've got a bunch of other stuff going on, but we also very significantly have a full moon in your sign, Aquarius, on August 9th. Okay. So this can be an end of a cycle for you if you've been focusing on something other than love for the last 6 months or so. This can be a significant turning point. It is the end of a cycle, a 6-month one. Look back 6 months ago to the new moon that you had in your sign. What were you manifesting? What new things were happening? What shifts were you experiencing then? And this can be a culmination of those things. And something, of course, can be manifesting in your life here at this time as well. So work with this full moon in your sign, and it could bring in a little bit of magic and blessings for you guys. And it can also just have you feeling better connected with yourself and who you are and what you want for your future. So that full moon again is on the 9th, but that energy over the next few weeks after that, and also the week before. So, we'll get a good bookend on that full moon energy, and you can really experience or embrace some shifts there for you. So certainly some interesting things going on. Retrogrades do slow us down a little bit or help make us feel like things are slowing down. We also have a Neptune retrograde in the sign of Aries as well. And on the 30th of July, we'll have Chiron going retrograde as well, which can bring us some healing, especially with home, especially with our heart, past relationships, current relationships. So we can just be really embracing this healing element there. And this can be really wonderful. And Venus enters Cancer on the July 30th as well. So we'll join Jupiter. And so just get a lot of love in the air. Okay. A lot of potential for expansion and growth, and getting out of your comfort zone may be the key to finding and attracting love. We have your 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Your heart chakra is open and in its fully receptive state. Loving this for you, Aquarius. Number 1, you're loving yourself. You're taking your time. You're doing nice things for yourself. You're practicing that self-love, self-care, and it's showing. The energy that you're projecting out there is filled with high vibe, beautiful love, and like wonderful energy. When you put that out there, this is what you attract back to you. Archangel Raphael is hovering right above you here to help you on your quest for love and helping you heal anything that is still lingering there, so that you can really embrace the energy of new. So work with Archangel Raphael. He's showing up for you here, okay? And this beautiful love energy. You know, you're the 11th reading, of course, for new love that I've done. You're the only one to get this particular card, right? So certainly some wonderful things are in the cards for you. With cornucopia. Now, Capricorn also got cornucopia, so you could have some dealings with a Capricorn person, or you could be a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising, right? And you could be watching one of your other signs right now. But the cornucopia energy can certainly be about a lot of blessings that are headed your way. Cornucopia is abundance. And it's about having everything that you need, right? And it's a wonderful, wonderful energy. So this can certainly be what is blossoming for you. And again, some of you have been focused on your career. You've been focused on your money. And this is where, when you're feeling good, you're radiating positivity, you're confident in yourself, you've accomplished some things, and now you're ready to attract wonderful possibilities towards you. Cornucopia is card number 11, so there could be a wish fulfillment coming in here for you in some way. Again, it can certainly be love, especially sitting right beside our beautiful Archangel Raphael. But it can also be other blessings headed your way as well. Okay, so count your blessings and give gratitude to the universe, and you'll be showered with more blessings here for you. Cornucopia can potentially also represent that you may be meeting somebody who is very generous. They don't want anything from you. They're not here to take anything from you. They're here to give and to enhance your life, right? And, you know, you tend to attract people that need healing, most likely, or people that need guidance, right? And, you know, and of course you naturally give it, right? Because you are the humanitarian of the zodiac, but it can be draining. It can be annoying even sometimes. So, you know, this is the tables turning for you. But certainly new and improved things going on for you guys. We have It's Safe for You to Love. Big green light from the universe. Big green light from Archangel Raphael. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Boom, right there, baby. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Oh yeah, passionate new connections. Okay, so look what happens when your heart is open. Some really exciting possibilities here for you. Passionate connections with people. And again, Mercury is in Leo, right? Even though Mercury is retrograde, okay, it's, you know, just be extra cautious with communication and technology, basically. But it can certainly be this revival of opening your heart for love for you, right? Giving yourself a second chance at love. It's like, I've been healing for a long time, or I've been single for a long time. I've been working on me. I've been working on my career. I've been focused on my family. Wherever your focus has been, this is where things can certainly come back to focusing on love, but not being obsessed by love, though. You're just open. And that's often when some magical things do happen. And we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. You know, a little bit of flirty can go a long way sometimes. But it's a fun energy, right? It's a lighthearted energy. We're not taking things too seriously. And you know, it's really good vibe to put out, right? There's nothing wrong with flirting a little bit every once in a while, but certainly someone may be flirting with you. Let's see what else we get here. Yeah, if you're interested in somebody, you know, just to throw out the charm a little bit there, Aquarius. Because you've got quite the wit about you. And, you know, you could really kind of spark somebody's interest. No, thank you. You can really spark someone's interest just by being you. All right. So we've got the Empress coming out here for you guys first as your overall energy. Wonderful. At the back of the deck, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So certainly a little bit of luck headed your way, new beginnings headed your way. Some of you could get really lucky. The Ace of Pentacles can, of course, be gifts, new beginnings, something that you've manifested coming in here. But this can also speak to your career or your financial situation or your housing situation. Something new and exciting can be coming in for you guys here. Whenever we get the aces, it's gifts from the universe, and the Ace of Pentacles is particularly lucky. All right, so really embrace that. But we've got the grand mommy here of love. We've got the Empress coming out for you. So you've got Archangel Raphael, and you have the Empress card, which is abundance here as well. And you've got that cornucopia. So certainly we got a lot of magical, wonderful energy here for you. But the Empress is new beginnings, creating the life that you want, attracting things to you, new love in the air, a lot of love in the air. It's also a pregnancy card, right? So, but it doesn't necessarily mean pregnancy itself. It's one of fertility. And when it's a fertile time to find new love, or you are in an energy where you're blossoming, you're filled with this beautiful love, and you're projecting it out and you're attracting this back to you. So the Empress is always a wonderful energy for love. Very good time to put yourself out there. But the Empress is ruled by Venus. Venus is our planet of love and money and self-love and self-care, and beautiful things happen when Venus is at play. And so really look to Venus. Venus enters Cancer, where it'll join Jupiter on July 30th. Where else do we have Venus? Venus is also in Gemini. So Venus makes a couple of moves over the summer. July 4th is when Venus entered Gemini. So in that energy, a lot of really interesting conversations that can open doors for new partnerships, new romantic partnerships, especially in that energy. And then Venus will enter Cancer on the 30th. So Venus does make a couple of moves, and on August 25th, Venus moves into Leo. So Venus is moving through the signs, and, but really sparking some interesting opportunities along the way. So the Empress, love in the air for you guys. 10 of Cups. Wow. 10 of Cups is an awesome energy, and it's in your blessings position. Happy home, happy family, happy life. It's a happy ever after card. It's one of the most positive, most optimistic cards in the entire deck. Magic is in the air for you here. So all this high vibe energy, Aquarius, it's really your time to shine. New connections that can, really spark more happiness and joy. And not that you need somebody else for you to be happy. Right? Your happiness starts from within. And you know this, Aquarius, right? I need to be happy, right? I'm responsible for my own happiness. We're all responsible for our own happiness. But when we get these new romantic connections or new friends or whatever it happens to be, they're layers of happiness on top of layers of happiness. So it's like, I'm inviting love into my life. I'm opening my heart. I'm staying optimistic about things. I'm positive that there's love out there. I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to be open to it, right? But I'm trusting in the process here with this energy. And I know that whoever I meet will add to my existing happiness. but they're not going to be the sole cause of it. So it's a wonderful energy in the air. New beginnings, new connections that bring a lot of potential for happiness and joy. However, we do have the Three of Swords throwing a little damper on our little passion party here. The Three of Swords is in your challenged position. So what is it, right? The heartbreak card. It's grief, it's sadness, it's loss. Your previous broken heart, that kind of thing, right? And it's in your challenge energy. So yes, part of the challenge can certainly be to let go of maybe even fear of a broken heart, right? Fear of something not working out, fear of giving all of yourself to someone else and not having it come back to you, right? All of this kind of stuff. It's a hard one to get over, and it is in your challenge position, but it's not insurmountable. The Empress is here to help heal, to help revive you, to help open your heart, as is Archangel Raphael there. And remember that full moon that's coming in your sign, cleansing and purging, healing, letting go, finding forgiveness, and moving forward with a better, brighter, and more magical spring in our step. Okay, but it's a hard one, right? We've all had heartbreak in our lives previously. Okay, but it's like big cleansing here for you guys, right? And really opening the doors to something a little bit more magical. We have the Four of Pentacles as advice from Spirit. So the Four of Pentacles is, number one, reminding you about the foundation that you've built, okay? And that you are coming in from a good place. It's trusting that the universe has more in store for you. But the Four of Pentacles is about being grounded, having 2 feet on the ground, a good head on your shoulders. But it can be, a little bit of a heads up for some of you here, because sometimes in the Four of Pentacles, it's just that little reminder, about how much we have to offer, right? And it's like even if we feel like we're starting over, or we hit rock bottom, we never really have. We're starting from a foundation. We're starting from experience, right? But the Four of Pentacles, sometimes we are a little bit overly protective. And so part of your advice from Spirit here is to open your heart. And a lot of this energy here is opening your heart, bringing you in this shift. Okay, it's okay to be protective of ourselves, our heart, our values, right? The Four of Pentacles can be a card of values, knowing what's important to you. What are the key qualities that you want out of a relationship, or that you want in a person, right? And hold on to those things, but be open to to something a little bit different, right? Because sometimes, we meet new people and it can open our eyes to something, a little bit different than what we had, anticipated, or what we thought previously. But the Four of Pentacles, we do sometimes cling on to some things a little bit too tightly there. So part of your advice from Spirit there is to open up. Okay, open your heart. Be protective, but in a gentler way. Boundaries, maybe, right? We just don't want to be closed off. The Three of Swords is sitting here, right? Saying there is a potential here to completely close your heart. And you are not being encouraged to do that in any of this energy here. In the Four of Pentacles, we can be miserly, we can be closed off, we can be too protective, right? And when we're too protective of things, we build a wall. And when we build a wall, nothing can come in. Okay, we don't want to be in that energy. Have boundaries, okay? Know your values, know that your red flags, right? That are like, if I see this, I'm walking away, right? And those are great. Those are good to know, because you probably learned them through the School of Hard Knocks in those things, right? But we also want to be open, right? We want boundaries, not walls. Okay, boundaries keep the bad out, but let the good in. Okay, walls, nothing comes in or out. Okay, so just be a little bit aware of that. Let's find out a couple final messages here. We've got cut the cord. Okay, so some of you are finding some freedom. You're cutting energetic ties, energetic cords. Okay, you're letting things go. You're releasing, and you're opening up to a better way. And we have sexual chemistry here for you guys as well. We also have passion coming in here. So, ooh la la. This can be a wonderful summer for you, where we're opening some doors, and you could certainly be meeting somebody. If you haven't already, you could be meeting someone and opening the door to Could potentially be like a summer romance, all right, but it can certainly be something that does run a little bit deeper, especially with that Empress card coming out here. It's not just passion, it's not just chemistry, it's also love here for you guys as well. But whatever, the world is your oyster here. Whatever it is that you're looking for, you have the ability to find it. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do like, share, and subscribe. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic summer, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.